Hi, my name is Moses and I'm from Xendit. At Xendit, we are simplifying payments for Southeast Asia. We helped merchants accept, send payments, hold money, and a bunch of other financial services and infrastructure for the next generation of startups in Southeast Asia. Yes, Xendit was originally a peer-to-peer payments application before our current model. The pivot occurred because as I studied, we were growing fairly fast. We got to 200,000 users within 6 months on this peer-to-peer application. But I had a thesis based on when I studied other countries around the world that you really need auto debit or direct debit for e-wallets to really take off. Until then, e-wallets can grow because you can dump lots of money and billions of dollars into it, but you don't see the organic usage or the real organic usage take off until auto debit or direct debit arrives. So we pivoted out. And in choosing our next business, we had a small team of about 20 people, and we had two different ideas. One was more in the consumer space, and one was in the payments in the B2B world. And we just raced the two ideas. We said, okay, we have a month, and whoever wants to be on whatever team, you can join whichever team you want. But we're going to race, and whichever one has more traction, the whole team is then going to go behind. And so we raced these two ideas, and I think on the B2B payment side, there was only a couple of people working on it, whereas the consumer thing was a lot more interesting, had a lot more people working on it. But after a month, all the traction, well, there was more traction on the B2B side. So that's when we started doing what we do now, which is providing payments and a bunch of really clean APIs for customers to build their businesses on top of. I once got advice by a YC partner, Justin Kahn, who made Twitch and sold to Amazon for $1 billion. He said, I asked him, what does product market fit feel like? Because halfway doing YC, we were failing and we didn't have product market fit. So I asked him, what does it feel like? And he said, you'll know when you know. The feeling is intense. It's like drinking from a fire hose and you can't keep up. And I had no idea what that actually meant. Until 6 weeks later, we pivoted, we launched a new product, and I remember there was 1 week where we just couldn't keep up with the pace of signups. And there was all these things that I was doing manually in the back end, because we didn't think we'd grow that fast. And I remember a week where I was just like pushing buttons and clicking things for like 20 hours a day, whilst my co-founders went and automated the systems. And so that's what product market fit felt like. Like we were selling so quickly, growing so quickly that our systems actually couldn't keep up. That's when you know your product market fit.